Welcome to JSA TV, where we're covering the latest stories, trends, and innovations from leaders in the world of digital infrastructure. And we are coming to you live. That's right. We are live, Scott.
We are live. I feel alive.
I feel alive as well. We are coming to you live from Datacloud USA in the Lone Star State of Austin, Texas. And we are, as I mentioned, we are at the Datacloud USA event. And I am here with, can I say old friend now? We've known one another long enough, right?
Absolutely, Dean. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm here with my old friend also, but almost a new friend. Every year it feels a little bit new. Mr. Scott Bergs. Scott is the CEO of Dark Fiber and Infrastructure, aka DF&I. Scott, how are you doing?
I am doing great. It's just exciting to be here, and we've got a great venue. We've got a great collection of folks, and just really excited to be here at Datacloud this year.
Outstanding. And Scott, a lot of great things happening over there at DF&I. But why don't we talk about why don't we talk about expansion? Want to talk about expansion there in Northern Virginia?
Absolutely. So it continues to be expansion in the form of densification. So, Loudoun County has been historically the epicenter of data center development. It's expanding well outside of that area, as well as infilling within that general area. And then most recently, in that contiguous footprint, Maryland is really starting to explode. You're seeing a lot of the folks here at this conference that have got existing presence in Northern Virginia that are expanding into that power-rich area of Maryland, as a couple of the impediments to getting there are clearing up, and so we're super excited about our continued expansion there. Many years ago, the DF&I team put together a unique river crossing into Maryland that allowed for the ability to access and transport data up into that again, power-rich area. And we're just super excited about the continued evolution that AI and machine learning are having in the industry, and how we're able to play a part in facilitating that.
Yeah, in this instance, more is more.
More really is more. I'll tell you, if anybody would have told me that they could anticipate the growth trajectory that we've seen in the last just 2 years, I would have been stunned. I certainly wouldn't have foreseen that. But it is great to be a part of it and be able to facilitate it, and so we just appreciate so much the partners that we've got in this whole endeavor, both from the data center development side as well as the end customers who are the tenants of those data centers. And our ability to just connect them together and make the whole ecosystem work. Yeah, no,
ecosystem, another great theme here. But and we'll get into that probably this evening over a drink or something. But we can't right now. But because there's other things, and you've mentioned it along the more is more theme. AI in the data center and what ultimately that means. And as a dark fiber provider and digital infrastructure, it's kind of a changing of the guard where things are kind of going. Why don't you talk a little bit about how DF&I is kind of involved in that AI ecosystem?
Well, I came out of the telecommunications world, and I'll distinguish that from DF&I, who was a communications infrastructure developer. In the telecommunications world, we designed and implemented networks based upon kind of the old regulatory regime and the architecture that was meant to connect a global network for mainly analog, but then analog to transition to digital communications for any particular purpose. But this huge data center growth, and specifically the AI capacity requirements that are just absolutely necessary to facilitate this whole ecosystem, require a different architecture, a different scale. And so we're building out where power, land, and communications infrastructure intersect. You're enabling this promise of an AI-enabled world. And so we just want to be one of the legs of that stool that allow it to be in place. So that's new development that is specifically optimized to meet the workload requirements for AI and machine learning. And so it's a little bit of a new world for us as well.
Yeah, no,
really
absolutely. It's a rethinking of a brand new story that just happens to be connected to the story we've been telling for over 100 years.
That's right.
But it's a fascinating place to be, and I'm looking forward to learning more about DF&I in the coming months and years.
We're excited, and it's been a great partnership, and we just so appreciate everybody who's here and JSA particularly. So thanks so much for all the support, and we look forward to continuing together.
It is absolutely our pleasure. Thanks so much.
All right, take care.
And thank you, viewers, for watching JSA TV. So stay curious, stay connected, and happy networking.